In fact, Akpabio don't finish for this country. We have a very big problem in this country. As long as you are using mobile phone, you are in trouble in this country. Everybody, nobody will escape now. A lot of Nigerians will go jail. I swear, this is a secret. The painful part of it is like most people do not take time to listen to a video like this, which will help them. You don't listen, you don't read papers. We are taking our energy, our time to come and sensitize you people to know what is happening, and then they give watch. After they watch, I beg, make you not forget to like this video and make you subscribe so that we will get first-hand information as they happen for this country. Make it continue. They say Akpabio and in boys for the National Assembly, they don't pass one bill. The bill don't finish, you don't pass all stages, committee stage, every stage you don't pass. Now only President Tinubu may just ascend his signature, make it just put pencil or biro, make it sign up, it will become law for Nigeria. And once it become law for Nigeria, admin for WhatsApp group, admin for church, you fit go jail. Akpabio and the men fit carry go jail. That is the truth. So you have to listen very well. Listen very well. I'm advising you, listen very well. This is a critical issue. They say they call and say, nah, Cybercrime Act, that it will come into effect this year. Cybercrime Act. I no go tell na too much story. I go to section by section where it go affect you and I. Because they carry one eye look at, let's say they target VTM and content creators the more in this country. And political opponents in this country, this thing now they target. And you're surprised to say this pass through public hearing. And the public no spot out gray areas in this particular bill where they won't give President May assent. Number one, they say unauthorized access to device. Section 3. They say gaining access to someone else's phone, computer, or digital device without their permission is a criminal offense. Therefore, that person will go for jail for 5 years. For example, and they go somewhere, VDM, go they read people WhatsApp. When I say people, don't think that when rich men are making laws, they are not making laws that will catch them when they are in power. They forget they go leave power, and that same law will haunt them when the time comes. VDM, they read WhatsApp message. We no get access to, and not authorize them to do that. If they establish this in the law court, now 5 years, so those of now you carry person, they over record person, they do something, make una the year now, waiting to be your own. No open person telephone, no go post person, no do outside though. Because for you to post them, you get access to the person phone, you go jail. Number 2, they say tampering with data. All of you now, when person go get Wi-Fi, now go they steal the data for the Wi-Fi. You now go they collect person information, go they tap information. Also the same thing they say VTM, the way they talk for outside, say he bought it with 20 million. You go they tap person data, go they get information. So that person is liable to 5 years in jail. So those of you who are tapping people information, just for retrieve person information, they go blackmail the person, make una know say henceforth. The new law where Akpabio and the men don't pass them say now 5 years you could spend for prison. Just prepare your mind now. And may don't prepare to get lawyer. We go defend you where? Disclosure of critical information. Section 5. Sharing classified, sensitive, or critical information that can affect the person or an institution, you are liable to 15 years of jail time. So you now see, make una they be careful. We're not going to review classified information. In fact, those working in companies, in big organization, understand. So somebody go wiki office, go commode that thing when they say they sell land for children. Understand? Those information are classified information. So maybe that thing pain them. They can't include this one inside. I don't know. I just think allegedly. What is allegedly now? If you release any classified information, now 15 years so should be 30 years. When they come out for jail, it could be that kind of 55 years. You don't hold. Allah, these are legislated. They create all of them. I to go to me. No way. I beg, listen to this one. It's very important. Listen to this information I'm going to tell you now. This is the new law, and this can take you to jail. They said any recording of private conversation, for example, I they call you, you can't record that. You can't use that thing against me. You go jail. So now see problem with it now. Even person won't attack you, may no record that. So the new law now, recording private conversation without proper authorization. Me, I not authorize as I talk now. You can't record my voice. You won't can't do me. I go carry you, go cut you, and you go pay money. You go pay money. Because all this they are saying now, there's no option of fine, but I believe there might be option of fine. For this recording matter, now 2 years. It's small. 2 years. 2 years jail time. Allah. A lot of Nigerians go jail. Based on this one, we shall be record for this country. We think concern us. We think no concern us. We go town meeting, family meeting, burial meeting. Now all they go record. Work na something they record. Now Akpabio say, make una something they record. Natasha, something they record. We go hear shege for this country. We no guesses. We go guesses by force. This one now for content creators. Content creators. They say publishing. They say publishing false and misleading information. Section 19. It goes like this. They said spreading false information, publishing content that is deliberately misleading or deceptive is a criminal act and is liable to 2 years in jail. Many content creators will go prison. So this country, prison said go tell prison at the end of the day, say they go ask themselves why they make this law. Because we all will go prison of this country. So especially when they make them, when they don't know say they make law for themselves again, everybody will go prison last in this country. They say you give false information that's misleading. Who will determine that a message is misleading? Our judges go work. Oh. Our lawyers go cash out. Oh. Lawyers will not get work. I beg, we go soon get work for this country because this cyber crime will give lawyers job for this country. Our jobless lawyers will become jobful. Now hear the English. Jobless lawyers will become jobful with this Cybercrime Act. They can't go number 6. They can't say harassment and abuse. Section 22. Posting content that is rude, vulgar, offensive, or indecent, especially with the intent of embarrassing or humiliating others, is an offense. And such a person is liable to 2 years imprisonment. So when you post a content which look offensive, when you exposing the content, you might not see it offensive, like what I'm doing now. They can decide to say it's offensive to them. But to me, I'm just disseminating information. I'm just passing information to people to understand. So who will determine what is offensive and what is not good, what content is not desirable? You see, we must be careful now. That simply means that if a politician does not like you, and you just mistakenly say something outside, they can use that as against you. People who are making this law, they must understand the mindset of Nigerians, that Nigerians love this opportunity to attack other people. I want to appeal to Akpabio and even the president, because you have not signed this into law. You have to look at this critically well. You were a Democrat, and as you are still called a Democrat, this law is just a means to gag freedom of speech and expression. I beg, President, look into this. We must not go to jail in this country, because as it is so, all of us will go to jail in this country. Plus Bayo Ononuga, plus me, plus Dangote, everybody at the end of the day, because somehow, I can allege that you don't defame me somehow. They can't say again. Number 7, inciting ethnic hatred and division. Section 22. They say attempting to provoke ethnic or religious or tribal hatred through online or offline statement amount to domestic terrorism. Punishment by life imprisonment. Hey, Kolo mental. So a lot of people will go to life imprisonment. We have been hearing this. See, I am not against this law that has been made or passed by our legislature, because all of them there, they sat down, they are men and women of wisdom, as we call them. So I believe that they have thought through it. But I think this section is bad. You cannot call this a local terrorism. They can't go further to say, note that if you are an administrator of a WhatsApp group, Facebook page, Telegram channel, and any other online community, you can be held liable for the content shared by members if you only allow them illegally. Say, to be an admin now in any organization is a serious matter. So even when you don't even read the content, you just say share, you say if you go to jail. So I beg people, make we be careful. This is the new cybercrime law that our wise men and women in the House of Senate deem it fit to bring out. So how many Nigerians will be victim of this wicked Security and Cybercrime Act? I beg the president to look deep into it and in fact readjust some of these phrases and term of condition that has been placed here, because this is more like you are trying to guard freedom of speech and expression in this country. Guys, I promise to see you soon. However, don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share. I remain the Eagle's Eyes.